Chaos and confusion on the streets of Caracas. Anti-government demonstrations turned violent as protesters clash with security forces. Rocks and Molotov cocktails thrown at police, who respond with force. Dozens of people are arrested, and the streets of the Venezuelan capital turned into a battleground.
The government is repressing us. I can't get to my house. It's like a civil war. Everything is lost. Tear gas, beating, rocks. This government is useless.
We are in Altamira in Caracas. We've just heard gunfire. Apparently there were protesters here that were then dispersed by security forces. The last 24 hours have been some of the most violent since the protests began a week ago. Witnesses could not confirm who fired the shots. Hours later, on national television, President Nicolas Maduro called for peace.
I'm willing to start a dialogue with student leaders. We will sit down and discuss how to bring peace.
Earlier in the day, security was tight in front of the Ministry of Justice, where supporters of opposition leader Leopoldo Lopez waited for him to show up in court. The former mayor turned himself over to authorities on Tuesday. The Venezuelan government accuses him of inciting violence in the student-led protests which began a week ago. His supporters anxiously awaited to hear the charges the government plans to bring against him. They say he is innocent and vow to keep up his struggle.
Well, I think it's a terrible hot potato for the government because they've taken an extremely popular leader. They've tried to charge him with the discontent that all Venezuelans feel.
But Lopez did not appear in court. The government announced his hearing will take place in the prison where he is being held. No sign that the opposition in Caracas plans to let up. On Thursday, they are calling for a massive rally and plan to try and shut down the city. Levin, Al Jazeera, Caracas, Venezuela.